It is a story of pain and lamentation as patients and their relations who narrate their encounter with the current reptile. The story seems the same. The difference is only in the personality involved and places where the sad occurrence of snakebite took place. Some experience snakebite mostly around their farm, and they must tend to their farm as that is their main means of livelihood. Described as a poor man's disease, their succour may be far from reality as the cost of treatment is unsurmountable. The initial cost per vial of anti-snake venom ranges between 50 and 60,000 naira. This has, however, been subsidized by the Quaanpan local administration to 30,000 naira. Desk officer of the project, Isaiah Matthew, said during farming season, the center usually admits between 3 and 4 patients daily.
The flow of patients in this facility has become a matter of concern. Look at the small environment we have. But on a daily basis, you can see in a day at times we can get 3 patients, 5. It depends on a day because most of our people are farmers. Some take 1 and some can take 3.
He noted with regrets that for fear of cost, some of the patients first seek traditional treatment and only show up at the center for fear of cost. Even with the subsidy per vial, how many of such peasant farmers can afford 30,000, which remains a big hurdle for the rural poor? Though help is at hand, at the Venom Center in Dumak, both patients and relations wear gloomy faces as the cause occupied their thoughts. Some of the patients who could barely communicate with the crew in both Hausa and English expresses their worries.
I
bring my dad because of a snake bite. Far better than other places that we have been going to.
While at the center, the council chairman Isaac Kwalu walked in to see for himself and also have a first-hand situation report. He said the idea of establishing the center is to reduce the mortality rate result due to snake bite. The chairman himself escaped the sad experience as he said he nearly lost his mother because of snake bite. Isaac Kwalu also responded to other issues at the center.
The case that was brought from Shandam last week, he had expended over 120,000 naira and there was no solution, there was no remedy to it. So they brought him down here to the local government. I'm sure they only gave him 1 vial and he was discharged.
The council chairman later visited the Quaanpan Isolation Center to address those isolated on why government is taking such positions, such as trying to keep to the directives of checking all those coming into the local government area from other places to ascertain their status as regards COVID-19. This is Rolling Longs.